so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me.
I mean, the fact that I picked up my ass one top 10, I just wanted to change it up. I'm waking up. And stop letting go ahead and stop asking me what part of Philly I'm from like I just made it up. Nigga, I don't hide who I am. I'm 34. Lying about where I was born is lame, childish, and lame as fuck. So let's clean this up. I'm from Germantown. I done lived in every part of the city. I've been to Roosevelt, Barrett, Mansion, check my phone. And so what's wrong with me? My dad right there. He gave me to my mom. She was having a hard time. We was living in Portland. We moved a lot. Ask me what block I'm from. I don't know the block where we can afford to be.
This battle rap.
This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy than they winning. Yeah, crazy than they winning.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play action, Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They begin the drive with Williams. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Damn, he got me. I ain't gonna lie, man. If I would have diagnosed that quicker, that was touchdown. I didn't know he was coming back to cover two. Good shit.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of
that was on me.
We got to give it one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Why you batting it down? Is that Xavier?
Nice back-to-back
Come on, bro. He threw it right to you.
Stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now the punter, Sam
You almost batted it down to a completion.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Come on, man. Release that. Release that shit, man.
11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. And the throw.
Why is this dude so inaccurate, man?
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very
Man, you ain't lying, Drop. This nigga want to get traded, bro. I just don't get it.
Backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through
like,
forcing an incompletion.
I don't know.
Now they've got to
He threw,
continue to ratchet up
even
the
that pass that
intensity
caught, I thought that was out of bounds too. The pass that they said was a completion before that, he's throwing that shit out of bounds. Motherfucker's wide open.
They come up 2nd and 10. He's going to keep this again. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Oh, y'all fucking
The
kidding.
defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears?
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way
Why he couldn't react?
Bills touchdown.
I'm here SWAT, and he just ain't gonna react to the SWAT.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
Man,
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want
I don't care if you go for the SWAT attempt and miss it, but I'm giving him command. Do what I say, do.
And got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he'll look downfield.
Bro, what?
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season. And his
Like, what?
turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
I really think, man, this is going to be one of these wins.
First down,
like,
but he'll
on,
only
man.
manage a
What
couple
should
there
NFL
before he's
QB is
taken down.
consistently throwing inaccurate passes
Lane
all
that might have been
over
open
the
there was
field, all
closed pretty
game.
quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle.
I mean, he ain't get. He's an NFL quarterback. He's not getting nowhere near these
held their
motherfuckers.
spot and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen.
Come on, y'all stepping back.
It's knocked away, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football.
You saying I did?
Exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So possession goes over here on
I see what Matt on this game. I see what Matt.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Come on. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Ed Oliver, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield.
What's that?
A nice return.
I'm surprised.
That time gets 12
It
yards back.
Magnetic to him. That shit, man. That shit supposed to bounce a bit of fumble. I don't know what that was.
Now Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I can't even blame my defense. My defense trying everything to hold on these motherfuckers. Don't anything after that.
One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
He was going to run to it because I bet it would have been a fumble.
Too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
I can't even blame my defense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
At least got 7.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
One-on-one, my big receiver,
And the
he
Bills
just
are going to take
overthrows.
possession here at their own 3-yard line.
He don't even give him a
Certainly
chance.
not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir.
And I got a 96 speed cornerback, and he just can't run.
Boswell for the extra
I
point.
wonder what's up with this slow shit.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Twan, I threw it to the outside. I actually did the free form, threw it to the outside, and he still threw that bitch. Man, I'm telling you, bro, something is going on with this QB. Like, man is literally doing something with this QB. I don't know what it is. They purposely like making him super inaccurate for some reason.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The second down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There you go, D-Jack.
Dante Jackson picks it. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Okay,
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Williams running left. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made
I would have
at
got
the Bills'
out there
38-yard
and
line.
put any type of little block on
Now a timeout
would have
by the
scored.
offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again.
What?
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
He's wide open up the center. He comes in. I'm pass leading out to the right, and he still throws it inside.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So after the INT, it's Allen. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by
Man, my defense balling out, man. Fuck what you talking about.
Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room, no points on the board, not playing well defensively, deflated, and now things may have changed for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
They did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw pulled in by Jefferson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because
be
of the
crazy.
drag
Halftime, I ain't even
run. He ran
blitzing.
it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight
You
across
just
the
looking at the
field.
pass screen.
He's
Halftime,
hoping
I
to
ain't
get
even
lost
blitzing.
behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Come on.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come
You
to
just
an
looking
end.
at what they say the
So
play
we
call
reach
was. I'm
halftime
switching
here
that
in
shit all
Orchard
up.
Park, where the
Halftime, I ain't
Bills
even
taking the
blitzing.
lead into the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous
There you go,
return
Rook.
showing it here.
There you go, Rook. Hit that seam, Rook. Hit that seam, Rook.
And he'll bring it back all the way.
Hit that
Touchdown,
seam, Rook.
49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their
3
players
phases
can't
to a
keep up
football
with.
game.
And they say challenge him.
Offense,
Kick it to
defense,
him.
and special
The way he
teams.
runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge
we
him
rocking
at all.
on
I'd do
defense and
everything
special teams.
possible to keep it away.
He
It's
is just a
offense,
blower
boy.
when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a
Boy.
full head of steam there. And this will not be
Quit
returnable.
making this
It's out of the
motherfucker
back of
throw
the end
inaccurate
zone
every
for a
fucking
touchback.
play. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to even play this shit. I ain't lying.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Alert! Alert! Here we go.
On 2nd and 9. Allen flushed out right.
Ah, good shit, Jack. Come on, man.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Give me that shit.
Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the 49ers are going
Go,
to take
man.
possession
Defense
of
ball.
the football. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on.
I was trying to slide. I just knew that was gonna make me fumble. Man, I'll try to slide so bad. I was like, oh, yeah, he finna fumble.
And he keeps it himself there.
You seen it. He was giving himself up, too.
Moving parts on a play like this, you know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a choreograph. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
If you need me to.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards.
If you don't need me to.
Williams will try again. And nowhere to run.
I was about to. After this, I'm done.
He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I'm like, you need me to?
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All right.
So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Ed Oliver In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Damn, I just been hit that.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
that was my fault. Man, I didn't even see. I could have seen the fucking play.
Frankly, to me, it's all
Fuck, my
about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team.
Man, I would have saw that shit. That shit was bad.
To start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 116 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They run the counter with Cook, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Give to Cook out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah. It's one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Allen off the play fake. Flush to his right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Come on, man. I got fucking 2. He throwing it to double coverage.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Man, this nigga trash. Straight up.
Boswell,
I don't know how the fuck y'all let him win the Super Bowl.
That will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That nigga's just throwing up some shit.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually
I don't
not
even know
much
why I
else is
thought he was
working
going to
either.
pass me.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right
That was
now,
stupid.
the easy answer would be, hey, let's run
Straight
the
up,
football.
that was
But that
dumb.
might not be
He ain't hit a
everything
good
you
pass
need.
all game. Why would I think he
despite
go
the
pass
fact that
lead him
they
up over
struggled
his head?
throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds.
I didn't even call it
Call
timeout.
there, that brings up fourth.
They wasting my time
And
out,
those two
man.
just haven't been
This
in
dude cost
sync
me
thus
games,
far.
man.
They've done a nice job against
Like, he
him,
just
but
can't. He
still,
can't just hit an
with
accurate
his
throw for
talent,
shit.
you would expect
Not
him
once.
to have more
Not once that he
completions
threw a
to
dot
him
this
in
whole game.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long
This nigga
drive
was
last
half
time out for
accurate
this
today.
offense, Charles. If you
He
remember,
probably
they
would be
started
up
basically in
by
the
at least
shadows
10.
of their own end
He was
zone,
just half accurate.
marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They run again on 1st down. Cook down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On play action, Allen. He's got his target.
Quick
It's the
timing.
tight end
And they
Knox.
pick him.
Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Yeah, if I can find out which one it is.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Rolling to his right. Gets this one to use check.
I think so. I got to look, baby.
It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. That's complete left side to Gray. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Javonte Williams, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away.
This weekend's inaccurate as Monroe said, a fucking day for them.
Some way to get the ball back.
Would it be this man
The
about
kickoff
14
team on the
points?
field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across.
Come on, D. I need y'all to
further
step up one more time.
23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get
one more time, D?
Now between the head coach and offensive coordinator, because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen eluding the pressure right.
Let's go, D.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
We need y'all to step up one more time, D.
Interception, and I
One
just
more
had to
time, D.
double-check my math, but it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now again to the big fullback use check. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Come on, man. Y'all just go. Man, y'all. Man, this is trash.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their time.
You just gonna let my man just swim through. No abilities, no nothing.
What to do next.
The DT just slide straight through. And then that's on me. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know that was third down.
And we are all tied here in the final stages.
Third down.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you.
Man, D, I know we putting a lot on y'all, bro. I know we put a lot on y'all. We need one more. We need one more, D.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Throwing is Allen.
That's a sack,
He's
man.
just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Third and long coming up defensively.
That's a sack, or at least a throw out of sack.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Good D, boy.
On third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to
Win or lose this game, boy, I get my D kudos. Boy, my D played their ass off against Josh Allen.
He deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
Get your ass out of bounds for you phone.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him.
You know
As it
what?
is,
Matter of
that was
fact,
a 19-yard return.
don't trust it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Bad clock management. I thought, what's taking so long?
Here's 2nd and 8.
I just don't know. Terrible clock management. I ain't terrible clock management. Ain't nothing I can pass on. Terrible clock management.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the timeout.
Oh, we gave ourselves a chance.
We will get a timeout.
Gave ourselves a chance. Even he made his only accurate throw of the game. Gave himself a chance.
That's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now the Bills will use the second of their
quicker these field goals.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Chop. I ain't even see whoever you said in the middle of the field. I ain't seen him.
This from 55 yards out. It has the distance.
Let's go, quick. That's how your defense stand up. Had to make defensive plays on Josh Allen them down the stretch. That's how you do it. Let's go. Quikos hitting field goals now. Y'all in trouble. He thought he was going to ice me. Kicker got the ability. Ain't none of that ice shit going on, Twan. Let's go.
Ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one. And in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for San Francisco, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Yeah, Chop, I ain't even see that. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot what play I even picked to see what I was even looking for on that play. Oh, so that play, Circle must have ran a post and probably came open on that play. Man, I was so discombobulated because my time was running out and I did bad clock management. I'm just trying to get that ball up out my hand. I ain't gonna lie.